Hey everybody, welcome back to the Utterly Pointless channel. I just wanted to make a quick announcement that I'll be suspending any more new videos for a little bit. I've really got to get to making some additional money for insurance and some anticipated car maintenance. I also have some artwork that I've finally been able to start selling, so that will help free me up some time. But I had a couple of days when I really wasn't feeling that good, and so I'm just taking some downtime. I do have a pretty good Pariah team, and it got to the point that I was just about able to go toe-to-toe with Loid because I've been able to avoid damage 9 times out of 10. So oops. Let's see. Where was it? There we are. So I have been running a little bit with the Fnatic team, so that's why my level was a little bit low for 2 of those guys. So yeah, I wasn't able to really do that much against Loid. He was just very stubborn. I don't know. I mean, I'll just try and give it a go right here. See if I can win against him, because even though he does deal massive amounts of damage at a time, 9 times out of 10 I'm able to nullify that, so we'll see. So it's not too tough to fight things and survive here. Looks like I'll be able to take that Ent out shortly here. So that'll at least get rid of some healing, and that Ent should be gone shortly. So once we get to about 3 to 4 creatures, it usually winds up being a win, odd as that may look. So we just keep spamming life orb here. So kind of an interesting fight, looking to get these two clowns knocked down here. But not quite in as timely a fashion as I'd like, because I still got 4 other creatures to defeat here on this floor before I can get to the false god. So basically Loid's specialization is to explode when attacked, so there's one down. I made the mistake of making Loid immune to any kind of spell damage. It was just a real quick slip, and unfortunately I wasn't able to deal any kind of spell damage at all, so hopefully this will be better. Run into a few more creatures here. There we go. So I really do have to add debuff removal, in this case known as death. Yeah, because I've been trying to just overcome it with a lot of extra buffs, and it's just not been working. So anyway, I hope everybody's been doing okay. I'm just kind of plugging along. I got down to about probably 30 cents to my name today with a few thousand in debt, which is still probably better than a certain pillow making genius is doing recently. But hey, you know, I guess I can be grateful that I don't have a voting machine company suing me for defamation to that ridiculously monumental scale. So I don't know, kind of reaping what you sow there. But anyway, so yeah, I'm just a few thousand in debt down, and I've actually got some liquidity, and while it may not be as much as $100,000 credit line, I'm still doing fairly okay, as long as I can just get out there and either make art and upload it here, or just go out and take some ridiculously easy deliveries. I have to say that there's a certain food delivery company that was absolutely contemptuous, at least locally, for the amount of work it took to get a certain amount of sub minimum wage revenue. So I'm just glad to say I haven't had to rely on them at all, because I mean, it was just brutal, and it was really sad overall. I mean, even the customers that were buying stuff, I mean, you know, they were like tipping the restaurant, they were tipping me, and then they were no doubt paying the delivery company as well, and they're basically paying for just a bunch of ice water. And I was really beating on my car the couple of deliveries that I took. I mean, I had to watch for food tipping over and stuff. I mean, with this job that I've got, at least I don't have to worry about that every split second and be a safety hazard to other drivers for that reason. So I am glad for that, and I'm finally starting to sell some artwork, thanks to some very supportive people who I very much appreciate for the kind words, and equally the financial support, equally in their own find ways anyway. Just so thankful. So I'll be getting back to some more artwork tonight. I've got some on my DeviantArt page, Nightmares in Meat, and I'm just gonna keep at it. It really is a summary of I would say the day-to-day thoughts that I have, and they're not optimistic. I mean, they're very bleak. So there are some people who thrive off artwork like that, and it, kind of helps them realize that the world isn't so bad. I mean, that's why I like artwork like that. But anyway, I'm hoping to just opportunistically sell it soon. I hope there is a lot of creativity associated with it that can be appreciated. But yeah, in the meantime, I've been putting this up. I do hope that those people who have enjoyed seeing a daily run or two aren't worried. I mean, I'm gonna be fine. But I just have to go where the money is briefly. It's funny. I mean, like, I can put up like a 20-second video at random on here, and I get like 2,000, 4,000 views, and then I put like so much thought into something like this, and I understand that it's not the most popular thing in the world, but I don't get the kind of response that I do making these that I do with like recording a leaf or something like that, and it doesn't gall me, but I have to admit sometimes I do scratch my head. But I don't know, fame is fame. I mean, so I'm not doing too badly here, fighting my way up to the false god. And again, Loid just does massive amounts of damage in bursts of 2 to 3 things at a time. So I think this team ought to be able to hold everything off, especially with a couple of Chaos Rifts that I never use. So we'll see. I'm almost there, so. So, Affliction, Holy Blast, Warp Reality, things like that are pretty helpful here. As are the occasional traits that we pick up, so there we go. And I really don't want to fight a super false god here. I just want to be able to squeak a win out with a 3 creature team here. So all I've been doing is using Seduction, Tsunami to really lower enemy stats and boost up my own a little bit. Been using some healing, been stealing buffs. Again, adding those Chaos Rifts, and again, it's not a deal breaker if those traits wind up causing you to be unable to attack. I mean, you can defend and cast a lot of spells that are tied in to defending, so that's a plus. Just go ahead and keep on with the attacks here, and I don't believe I have any steadily increasing damage, so I'm just going to keep up with the afflictions to try to tenderize these enemies and be able to get my foot in the door here. So again, slowing things way down. And so I'm just focusing on getting one creature to die here. Yeah, I'll use Affliction. Put in some confusion here. There we go. So I'm going to leave the creature with confusion to stay alive and hope it will continue harming things, but nope, it's dead, so. And then there were two, so. And I believe I already did seal all his spells with Chaos Spheres, so big plus with that. Let me just inspect. Yeah. So he can't do beans right now except be a glorified attacker. So I'm waiting for a blighted or blight to do something. I don't know if it is. Yeah, wow. It looks like it's just gonna be good old-fashioned attacks here. Wow. So it's gonna take forever. Man, oh man. There we go. Good. All right. I don't know how many more I got left, but I've been fighting enough extra creatures, especially with what was it? Shoot. Divination Candle challenge, that's right. I summoned something like 16 or 15 abominations and fought all those, so the seduction ought to make quick work, and I do have the barrier here for that guy, and he's dead, so I see a couple of million damage being put through here. There's bleeding as well for one of these guys. Yeah, I can go ahead and warp another barrier here, so. And this is just a temporary, so it's not like I'm using up the last copy of that. There we go. I think I'll be able to get through a fight with Loid, even with some of these main warp realities being taken away right now. Let's see. So we're going to fight buffs with buffs here, but this Crusader, usually those guys are pretty admirably tough, but let's see. There we go. All right. There, at least I don't have to go chasing stuff around, and maybe I've got a little dumpling around somewhere to get me a whole bunch of extra levels, but let's see how I can hold up here. Wow, there's some serious damage. So I could probably use some more traits really quickly, and wow, I'm not doing too bad here. Wow. Whew. Holy moly, this is coming out nice. 51 million blight. Wow. How's that for a bad team? As in, not afraid of much. Well, good. I'm glad I had a chance to sock him around for all the times that he's throwing damage at my creatures. There we go. Looks like I'm out of time here, or should be. Let's see. And this thing is so full of game data. Let's see. Well, let's see. I would say War's Victory would be pretty good. I want to have some additional punishment for actually being able to beat me, so there, I think that's the entire floor too, so yep. Oh wow. Well, some extra goodies there, but let's see. There's the dumpling I was telling you about, so cordon him off. There we go. Just throw a Holy Blast on him and blow the barrier up. And that's it. Boom. 30 levels free, give or take. Let's see what other charming denizen this is. Hydra. All right. Let's see. So there, everything's just really slow right now. Has yielded up a lot of stats and is bleeding, so I think this will be a quick fight. There we go. Especially with blighted, so or blight. blight rather. Let's see. There we go. All right. So that's pretty cool. This is the first time I ever defeated a false god with a 3 creature team. As awesome as it is. And again, I just wanted to say that it is super, super, super defensive. It really does not take no for an answer when it comes to blocking damage. I mean, each of these creatures has the negative noise trait, so any incoming damage at full health, 9 out of 10 chance to get rid of it. And also, there is resistance to spells with 2 of these creatures, I believe, at 90%. So, or higher. So I'm just using up some extra spells here that I quite haven't yet. So those are just the non-ethereal gems. So this run came out pretty good. I mean, I usually end up getting killed by something pretty ridiculous toward the end of it, even after I destroy the main boss, but worked out nicely, and I got blight rather, still working nicely here, so there we go. All right. So yeah, Chaos Spheres is invaluable, especially if you enchant it to target 2 creatures. Just really makes the remainder of whatever you're fighting pretty conquerable. So, especially with blight rather on everything. And I'll just throw Tsunami on, reduce everything's speed, and throw some minor buffs on. I wish I could donate some of my debuffs, but they just go away on their own. Sometimes not like I like, but for the most part, I'm able to just shrug things off. All right. Yeah, that's pretty much everything, I think, so. Okay. Yeah, tiny bit of extra treasure. So. I can't seem to find like a hard and fast rule as to whether or not random creatures pop out of the dark when it says you got 0 creatures alive on the board. So there we go. Headed back without a scratch, and thanks for watching. That was uplifting actually, because I have just really been getting beaten down using even regular teams here. This isn't helping fill the goblet in that I used a 3-person team to win, but I don't care. I mean, I'm glad I was able to overcome things with this challenge spec. This week I'm just getting a chance to spawn with a skin just like everybody else. So whatever that means. I was gonna do one more thing, I forgot. Oh yeah, I'll hop over to the guild and see what else I can buy here. So I can get, I already could buy that. Utopia. All creatures recover health equal to 100% of the amount they're missing. Hey, sure, why not? That looks cute. That's about it. So thank you guys for watching, and just want to respect your time too. I know that not everybody can sit down and watch a video about Serial M Ultimate, especially my Serial M Ultimate for minutes on end. So that was just my quick run through, relatively quick. So I'll catch up with you guys soon. Thanks for letting me show off my new super defensive Pariah team, and have a good night, day, whatever. See you soon. Bye.